Hi, Rachel Mead here, President and founder of Enhanced Prep. Thanks for joining me today while we take a look at this SAT writing and language question that happens to be focused on transitions. Now, the whole job with a transition is to take a look at the relationship between ideas. In particular, we're going to look at the idea that was happening before our transition, and we're going to compare that to the idea that is happening after our transition. Now, the first sentence we can see here could give us some background information, but it's nowhere near as important as what's going on between my orange sentence and my blue sentence. So let's focus in on this relationship. Fleming made this discovery by initially noticing the inhibition of bacterial growth around a contaminated petri dish. Okay, end of idea. He noticed that bacteria wasn't growing by use of the word inhibition in a place that it should have been, the contaminated petri dish. Now let's look at what was happening after. Fleming's discovery opened the door to a new era in healthcare with the mass production and use of antibiotics to combat infectious diseases. Now, an insider trick here for you guys is if you notice any potential answer choices that have the same relationship, we're going to be able to eliminate them both right away without even checking them. And I can do that in this case here with both A and B. Regardless, and however, both show some type of contrast. They show a direct opposition in our ideas. We don't have an opposition here. And again, because they're the same, I'm going to get rid of them. So that leaves me two potential answers. And instead of looking at the word itself, I want to look at the type of relationship it has. Thus shows me a cause and effect relationship. One thing made another thing happen. Likewise is going to work on a comparison, something that they have in common. In this particular case, I have Fleming and what he observed and Fleming's discovery. So they're not necessarily the same thing, but we do have that cause and effect relationship. Hey, I noticed that bacteria wasn't growing where it was supposed to, and now look at these great antibiotics that we're able to use. So when you're working on transitions, it's really important that you understand the relationship that those words provide. And again, use that insider tip of eliminating any answer choices that have that same relationship. It will save you a ton of time. Thanks so much. We'll see you soon.